Good morning, everybody. My name is Houston Weir. I'm with the Weir team Remax First Class, and this is Nate Moss with Mossable Solutions. And today we're going to be talking about the proper ways of conducting a roof inspection. So what are some of the things that we look for when we're conducting a roof inspection?
So when I come out, I introduce myself to the homeowner and I'll do a visual walk around of the perimeter, looking for hail hits and on the soft metals or window pops, stuff like that. We'll walk around the complete property. We're going to look at the gutters, the downspouts. We're looking for hail hits. Wind damage you would see on the roof. Sometimes you can see gutters that have been moved from the wind as well. And when I say window pops, they're hits in the beads and on the windows, so and in the screens as well. So if you'll come with me, we're going to do a visual inspection from the ground so that you can see what it looks like for yourself.
All right, come on, guys.
So I like to look up the gutters and see if there's any pops on the gutters.
Okay.
And they'll look like that right there at the top.
All right.
We're looking for those.
And what is that a sign of, the pop? What is that a sign of?
That could be from a hail hit, or a ladder, or I mean, there's a lot of different things that can be. But that being that high, I would say a hail pop.
Okay.
Now we're looking for hail hits, things that are going to cause damage. So like this right here, when the hail hits, hits here, hits here.
Okay.
These are all hits from hail. So as you go up, you could see it. And we'll look at all the windows. In this area, there hasn't been any very large hail in a while.
All right.
You'll normally see pops in the gutters on the top as well.
Okay.
But from wind damage, you'll see lifted shingles, or you'll see drip edge that has been peeling back. Drip edge is what goes over this. It's a soft metal that they put on the roof before they put starter and then roof. So we'll go up on the roof now.
All right, let's go on the roof.
You ready? Let's go.
I'm ready. Nate, now that we're on the roof, so what are some of the things that we need to be looking out for?
We're going to walk around the complete roof, and we're going to look for lifted shingles. We're going to look for hail pops, and what that looks like is when the hail hits the shingle, it impacts it and it knocks the granules loose. And then you also have wind damage. I've seen a couple of spots we'll show you that were from wind damage. And then if you want to check the soft metals, make sure there's no hits in the soft metals. That shows that there's visual damage as well. And then you want to check all the areas where they've been caulking. This Texas heat is real bad on these roofs. So most of the caulking areas is over nails. So there's a hole in your roof and the nail's there. So over time, the water goes into it, it's rusted, and now water eventually starts leaking in that spot and creating a bigger hole to where it can cause damage on the inside. So that's why you want to make sure the caulking is good about every 3 to 5 years.
How often do you see lifted shingles in this area? We're in South Shore Harbor in League City, so how common is it for you to see these issues?
Oh, we've had a few windstorms in the South Shore Harbor area, so it's very common. Unless your roof's been replaced within the last 3 to 5 years, I would highly recommend that you call someone out to inspect it.
Okay. But other than we have the caulking, lift shingles, hail hits. What are some other things that we look for when we're walking the roof?
Well, I noticed that there has been some shingles replaced, and I'll show you in a couple of spots where they've been replaced. And you can always tell because there's an allergy buildup on the shingles over time. A lot of the newer shingles have a allergy resistant. So, but the older ones, they don't. So the allergy builds up, that goes down your gutters, and then it ends up getting on your sidewalk and driveways, and that's where you get the black. Most roofers are gonna give you the top of the line shingle, which has an allergy resistant in it. It comes with a 10-year allergy resistance. You won't see a discoloration. So if you put a gray roof on like this one, it won't turn black.
As a homeowner, let's say I bought a house today.
Right.
How long do I need to wait before claiming a roof through my home insurance or windstorm insurance?
Well, you can only make a claim after a storm. So if a storm was to roll through tomorrow, and it was a hailstorm or a windstorm, then you have 1 year to file a claim. After you file the claim, you have 1 year to actually get the work done. So what I would recommend with a homeowner does is directly from my website, you can actually access your insurance company depending on who it is. I have most of them on my page. You would click on it, it would take you to their page, and then you could file a claim.
Okay.
Within 24 to 48 hours, they'll call you with an adjuster coming out to do the same thing that I just did.
Okay.
I would recommend that you have someone represent you. You call me, one of my guys will come out and we'll meet with the adjuster to make sure they do a full inspection as well. And then they'll determine whether there's damage or not. Within 7 to 10 days, they'll give you an answer.
That's a lot quicker than what I thought it would do. I thought it would take a couple months or so.
Only on big
10
storms.
days, not bad. Only in big storms.
Yeah, big storms. Then a lot of times I work with a lot of different insurance companies that, because we've done this for so long, what they'll do is they'll take my Xactimate, it's the same software that they use, and they'll go off of what I send, and most of the time just sign off on it because we're a reputable company.
Okay. And I know you mentioned your website. Can you tell us what your website is?
It's mossableSolutions.com.
mossableSolutions.com. Okay, mossableSolutions.com. You can check out Nate with Mossable Solutions for all your roofing needs. He's here for you. So thanks for joining us today. This concludes our inspection. We're going to check out a couple more things, but appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks, Nate.
No problem. Thank you.